Good evening, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com here with your evening recap for Sunday night, March the 30th, 2013. So taking a quick look at things, how they ended up on Friday. Globex opens in about 25 minutes. It's 5:35 here on the East Coast. And Friday was a very bullish beginning that ends up having some pretty bearish implications. And what I mean by that is this. Here was your morning rocket launch. Taking out 1848, which had been big resistance, been support, resistance, support, back through and didn't look back. Now, what the bulls did is something that the bulls have not done much. They really didn't do it at all in 2013, and it kind of fueled the ability to have a big uptrend. What the bulls did on Friday was they got ahead of themselves. And what I mean by that is this. The biggest problem the Bears have had for the last 2 years is that when they start to head down, things get moving too far down, too fast, too accelerated, and it became so easy for the dip buyers just to come in and pick them off, take them back up, squeeze them, move them through the level, and just be gone. Okay? That's been the Bears' problem for the last couple of years, certainly all of 2013. What we saw on Friday was the Bulls do the same thing. They launched through 48. They rip through 53.5. They take it all the way back up to the middle band, the 20-day simple moving average on the continuation chart, literally without taking a breath. There's one red 15-minute candle in this whole ramp. So at that point, it becomes so easy for the ones that want to fade those kind of rips to come in right at the middle band and knock it down. And that's exactly what they did. And the Bulls simply don't have the confidence that they had in 2013. Because you've seen this time and again, the last 2 or 3 new highs that we've made, they've all initially, upon making the high, have been rejected and brought sharply back through the prior high. And here's a daily chart. We make this 46.5 high. And that high gets rejected back through. Then we go back up and we make a lower high here, 44, and that was the pullback. We come up and we make a high here. We test the 44.5. That gets rejected. 87.5 rejected. This 56.5 that we made, I'm sorry, the 66.5 that we made, that was rejected. So the point I'm trying to make is this. The highs that we've been making in 2014 have been immediately rejected, meaning that the Bulls, when they do get up there and get ahead of themselves, we see bears coming in and pushing things down. That's exactly what we saw on Friday. We saw, let me zoom in. There's middle band. You see a test of middle band, and it was so easy for the faders to come in and just knock it down, and that's what they did. Now, what's important is what happened after the faders knocked it down. When the faders knocked, it's okay that they come in and do that if you're a bull. But what you can't have happen is this. You can't give it back. You can't give it up all the way back through 48. That creates a problem. Now, I had tweeted out on Friday that they needed to do any kind of a higher low above 44. Well, we did 44, what we do, 44.5, and they made it back up to 50. So as we open tonight and as we head through Globex tonight, I'm going to be watching 2 things. Number 1, can it continue to rally higher? And number 2, where does the rally stop? Where does it peter out? I suspect that the Bulls are going to have a real problem with 53, 54 tonight. If that's true and it comes back through 44, then you've really got to start expanding and looking out here and saying to yourself, you know, these weekly lows down at 34, they're going to need a look. Because now you have a very, very definitive test and fail at the middle band. And if this market is deciding, if it's voting and saying we want to trade below the middle band, then you start looking at the lower band down at 33. And what's 32.33? Weekly lows. So, and if you get back to the lower band that quickly, we were just there on Thursday, then that tells me with these tight bands that we've head faked up, failed at the middle, and we're ready to go on a lower band ride. And the bulls are going to have to prove me wrong. And how much capital am I investing right now to get proved wrong? None. I'm flat. So I'm going to watch tonight and see what's going on. And and it just goes back to I really don't trust the Bears. I really don't trust the Bears. And I'm willing to sacrifice catching the absolute high of something in order not to get my face ripped off in the 250th squeeze that we've had, in the last 18 months. But it's advantage Bears right now. Advantage Bears, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, everybody have a good night. I will be out in the morning with a pre-market webcast. Follow me on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Follow the website. Subscribe to the website. Check out the blog. That's got all the old content, all the charts, all the webcasts, everything that you need. Come sign up for the chat room. Come take a 2-week free trial. Tomorrow is a great day to start. Got a lot of new people that have already started. They're starting with you. So it's a great way for everybody to learn the way we do things together. And hopefully you'll like what you see and stick around. Okay, have a fantastic night. Trade them well. See you tomorrow.